Okay, so this one says, New Mexico was never part of Texas. Now, Texas did have claims to certain parts of New Mexico, however, they gave those up to the government in the mid-1800s for assuming some debts. Okay, so first of all, if that's true what you said, that Texas did have claims to parts of New Mexico, but it gave it up, then obviously part of New Mexico belonged to Texas at one time, right? Now let me tell you, the western border of Texas used to go all the way to the Rio Grande River. If you look at a map today, that would be more than half of New Mexico. So yes, more than half of New Mexico at one time did belong to the state of Texas, especially after the Texas Revolution. Now over time, the states became what they are today. But yes, at one time, Texas consisted of all the way to the Rio Grande, which would have been half of New Mexico. They also consisted of some of Oklahoma, some of Utah. Just because it doesn't consist of it today doesn't mean that they didn't have claim to our land at one time, because they did. Just like the Native Americans had claim to this land at one time. Then when the Spaniards came, they had claim to this land for over 200 years. Then when the Mexicans had their revolution and made the Mexican Republic, they had claim to this land for 35 years. But ever since 1846, the United States has had claim to this land, and it still does. So anyway, the reason for this comment was because somebody was asking me that they had family in Texas, they said, and that they heard that New Mexico once belonged to Texas, and they were asking me if it was true. So I was telling them that the western border of Texas used to go up to the Rio Grande River. The Rio Grande River cuts right in the middle of New Mexico, kind of cuts New Mexico in half. So half of New Mexico at one time did belong to Texas, yes. Anyway, Tragedy, thank you for watching. Hope you learned something new. I'm out. Subscribe to my channel to learn more.